My lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love, and we're here for another psychic reading for twin flames. Okay, I'm really enjoying doing these readings, and then I enjoy even more um chatting live with you guys when they premiere, because I always do these as a premiere. I really love that time that we spend with each other. Why is my phone not on silent? I'm pretty sure that I just put on silent, actually. Very, very strange. Indeed, I'm pretty sure of that. Anyways, so, yeah. Yeah, so I really do enjoy that. So let's get into today's reading. We're going to see who's coming through to speak, what they're coming through to speak about, a general idea if we can. Okay. And I do different divination methods that you can also experiment, explore, and find one that kind of meshes with you and your own innate gifts. Because everybody needs to be getting their own messages. And just look into these other readings on YouTube just for confirmation, really. But you always have to rely on your own intuition. Oh, I also want you guys to know that all services, including tarot readings, they're open today for January bookings. And I also have a new service where I clear your twin energy. That is the third entity, the energetic connection. I'm using spirit response therapy, not spirit relief therapy, but spirit response therapy. So you guys can check that out if you like. Oh, right. What is this? Someone who feels handicapped, someone who's been hurt, badly wounded. Um, there's something that we say. When you slip, you slide. And where you fall, you bury. Don't know why that's coming through. It's like you make one bad mistake, one small mistake, and then it kind of starts snowballing and then kind of gets out of control. And then at the end of the day, you are the one that's hurt. All right. So it could be this, one bad decision, and this person realizes, like, how did I even get here? My goodness. It was just supposed to be like, a small white lie, or that kind of energy. But this is someone who's tired, drained, overwhelmed. Might even be sick, physically sick. All right, let's see. Let me pull a card. Let's see undercurrent. Okay. Who's coming through your DM? Well, I thought so from the bottom there. On what they're trying to do right now, they're trying to become worthy, right? Trying to pull this sword out of the stone. And in the legend, only those who are valiant enough and those who have integrity, those who are worthy, who are found worthy by the divine, are able to pull the sword out of stone and have this power, to be the king, to be the emperor. Okay? So your person right now, they're trying to be worthy. Worthy of your love, worthy of this path that they have been chosen to undertake. So they're on this quest to be trustworthy. I shouldn't say worthy, because we're all worthy by reason of our divinity, but to be trustworthy, to have integrity, in order to, be worthy of the mantle of power that's about to be bestowed upon them. Not particularly successful just yet, because look at this guy's face. He's exerting all that energy. His face is all red. And not successful yet, but getting there, getting there, and have the will. They have the will. They want to. Okay, so they're on a quest to be trustworthy. It's someone who wants a particular role. They're ready to don the mantle that role entails. But Spirit is saying there's just a little bit more healing or something that you have to go like this. There's still some obstacles that you still have to, overcome. That's what I'm getting with this. So this is someone who's coming to talk about their journey, maybe what they're doing now. I'm not sure. What I am sure about is that the first color is going to be purple. I just I saw the flash of what it is. Now remember when you're doing these psychic drawings, you don't have to be any big artist, and I'm not. I'm absolutely horrible. I can't even draw stick figures properly, but I'm going to convey the message, and I kind of know what it's meant to be. Listen, this is supposed to be a bunch of grapes. Don't judge me. Okay, it's a bunch of grapes. And it's on the vine. They're grapes. They're on the vine. They're not just there in midair. Well, they might be. They might be divine grapes. I don't know. Okay, and there's a fox, right? I don't, this fox might look like a cat, but you and I know that it is a fox. Jesus, this is not a fox, babe. It is a fox. I just can't draw a fox, but this is going to be a fox. Okay, its tail is going to tell you. It's more like a deformed dinosaur. Oh, what the hell? Oh my God. And the more I try to make it look better, the worse it gets. Guys, this is a fox. It's a fox looking at grapes, right? You and I know that. So we have the fox and the grapes. And the next one. Hold on. Let me see if I actually have that color. Yes, I have a pencil case, guys. I'm pretty sure I used to have that color, but it's a kind of goldy color. I guess not. Anyway, I'll use silver. Maybe there's a reason I'm meant to use silver. This is a trophy. It's number 2. So maybe it's supposed to be silver. It's shining bright. Shining bright. Da, 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 da. It's a trophy. They're saying trophy. And they're saying achievement. And what is this? It's the figure of a man. I wonder why they chose yellow. It's a man, guys. someone male in body anyways. But it's probably masculine energy. And then they're saying hole in the soul. And then we've got green. Oh, there's a tree. This is a tree. It's nice and green and fluffy. But this tree also has hole in the soul. And they're saying family tree. Loyalties. Okay, now in this family tree clearing that I do, loyalties are the things that we kind of pass on from generation to generation. You could substitute loyalties for karma, but it's more than just karma. It is the energy that we pass on from generation to generation, child to child to child to child, to compensate for something that is missing in the family tree. Okay, whether maybe someone wanted to be, let's say they wanted to be a lawyer. Okay, this energy is then passed on from generation to generation until you have someone who ends up being a lawyer, not because they want to be, but they feel like they need to be because this is an energy that is in the family tree. Or there is someone who may not have had a healthy love relationship, and this energy is kind of passed on. And sometimes you can recognize when something is being passed on because you will have a recurring name. That's one of the easiest ways to recognize that there's something that's being passed on. Recurring names are the easiest way to spot it. I know sometimes we love doing that because the name is being passed on from generation to generation. So you could say, whoever the first, the third, or whatever it is, or I have my grandmother's name or grandfather's name as my middle name or my first name or whatever it is. But what is actually happening is an energy is being passed on, an energy that of something unfulfilled or something unfinished. So whether it's a lesson, karma, an energy, and ambition, it is being passed on through that particular name. So this is whatever this hole in the soul is. It's a family tree, loyalty, karma, lesson, something like that. Okay? All right. I just want to explain that before I went along so I won't forget. This box always seems to have orange. The fifth box always has orange. I don't know what they want us to put as yet. I'm waiting for the image. Oh my goodness. Let's say just draw some zigzag lines. And this is you. They're saying union. And the other one is pink. I don't know what this is yet, guys. It looks like a triangle or a pyramid. but it's actually a hat. Good God. It's a hat. And it's kind of enlightened. And there is an eye. Gosh. That's a very cokey eye. Alright, there's an eye here. And they're saying, hanged man in the Akasha. Okay. We have blue coming through. And, oh, good Lord, it's a paper boy. Okay, just know it's a paper boy, okay? And in his hand, there's a newspaper. And it says, read all about it. Read all about it. What's that song? What's that song by Emily Sandé? Is it real all about it? Let's whilst I'm doing this, you can pull up the lyrics. Let's see. What am I supposed to extract from that song? Read all about it. Lyrics. Alright, Emily Sandé. Okay, it says, you've got the words to change a nation, but you're biting your tongue. You spent a lifetime stuck in silence, afraid you'll say something wrong. If no one even hears it, how are they going to learn your song? Come on, come on, come on. You've got a heart as loud as lions, but you let your voice be tamed. Maybe we're a little different. There's no need to be ashamed. You've got the light to fight the shadow, so stop hiding it away. Come on, come on. Listen, and I sing the song all the time. I don't even know if she's singing these words. My God. I want to sing, I want to shout, I want to scream till the words dry out. So put it all in the paper so I'm not afraid they can read all about it. So it feels like someone who is like hiding themselves away, trying to keep their voice inside, trying to keep their light inside because they don't want to be seen, right? They want everybody's approval, afraid that you'll say something wrong. Okay, so they don't say anything. They kind of toe the line. They don't really show people what they have inside, even though they are very, very powerful. Okay, you've got a heart as loud as lions. So why let your voice be tamed? So they are allowing people to dictate who they are, what they're meant to say. At night, we're waking up the neighbors whilst we sing away the blues, making sure that we're remembered, yeah, because we all matter too. If truth has been forbidden, then we're breaking all the rules. So it's almost like a call to action. Okay, I'll put call to action. I thought it was something else, to be honest. I'm also going to put it here because at first I thought it was gossip, so I'll put it there, right? It's a good thing I decided, no, go and have a look at that. And then we have red. Okay, I've not even drawn it yet, but they're saying, I don't want to lose a word. They're saying red alert. And it's a bed. Good Lord. I don't even know what I'm doing. And just imagine there's somebody lying down in the bed, okay? They're lying down in the bed. That's their head there. Okay, it says red alert. This could mean it's gonna be an illness as well. Okay. All right. Okay, guys. So this is what we've drawn. So let me start with the interpretation, and I'm always going to interpret, at least at first, in the order that it comes out. All right. So what am I getting from this? The fox and the grapes. So what I think we're tapping into we're tapping into someone who has always had the spirit of envy. Okay, of envy. All right, it is a spirit of envy. Being covetous, looking at what others have, and instead of it being an inspiration to this person, they've just stayed there, just being jealous of envious of what others have, just craving it. And there's kind of planning for the day when they could be there enjoying the spotlight as well. But this person, no matter how hard they've tried to get to the position they want to be, which is number one, they've always been in someone's shadow. They're telling me their father's shadow. Okay. But they've always wanted to be in their father's. They've always wanted to be number one, but they always number two. There's always something that's, something haunting them, something stalking them, and they can never exactly be where they want to be. All the decisions that they've made has been about this trophy, has been about achievement, has been about being seen. Maybe their partner they chose is a trophy in some kind of way. I don't know if they look good, or they give them access to a certain kind of person or certain kind of society, but everything has been about this trophy, these accolades, achievements, proving that they are good enough. Okay, because they've always felt not good enough. So they've always felt like they had to be performative for society to prove that they are good enough, but always kind of falling short. Always falling short, and always being second best in someone else's life in their romantic relationships, not being treated like an equal because they're so busy people pleasing, trying to please their partner. Okay, so they've always felt second best, and they've never actually lived up to their potential because they're always chasing clout. Okay. And Spirit is saying this comes from a void that they feel very, very deep inside. And it's not even a void that is their own, it's a void that comes from their family tree. So this is generations of persons who may not even recognize that this void is there waiting to be filled. And they're trying to fill it with material things, but this is not something that can be filled with material things. This is something that can only be filled when you found your purpose and when you truly, truly, truly love yourself. So your person may portray themselves as so ever confident on the outside, but they've always felt like something's missing. And something is missing. The soul of this tree is missing. They've lost their way. They've lost their way. They've lost their purpose as a soul group. And I think both of you guys met each other because you're meant to help this family. And this could represent your family too. Remember your person always mirroring you. Always mirroring you. It's like both of you have come to bring both of your family trees like back on track and revive these trees. They look verdant, but they are hollow on the inside. They have no substance because these trees have been chasing achievement and materialism. So I feel like it's these two families that we're tapping into, because we are tapping into two families, have a lot of spiritually powerful people that have not been living up to their potential because they have turned their energy into the spiritual energy, they've used it to just be there immersed in the material world and not doing what they're meant to be doing for the earth, for the divine. Okay? Now, you guys are on parallel tracks, and your person, it's like they they know that you're always there, kind of walking beside them, traveling almost the same road, but never this road not touching. Okay, there's not been this permanent union energy here. But they feel like they're walking towards it. Okay, and they're taking action because orange is not just about sexual energy. It's about action. It's about spiritual energy. So they know that this is a very spiritual walk that they are taking with you, and they know that the end game is this. They know that the end game is it's a physical union, right? There's definitely some sex involved in there, but a physical union. They know that, but they know that there's a road that they need to travel in order to get there. And I think that's what they're trying to do, with this sword and the stone, because even here, the guy has on orange, doesn't he? I just saw that when I picked up the card, right? So they know that they're walking this path. They're just trying to figure out what they're meant to do. They've been getting a lot of enlightenment, okay? We see this pyramid shape here. That is like how I see the Akasha, because I see the Akasha as a golden pyramid. So I think this person may be doing some astral projection meditations, might even be might even be asking someone to do past life readings for them, or they might be getting like direct downloads from the Akasha, okay, from their spirit guides. And it's really letting them know exactly who they are and what they're meant to be doing, okay? The hangman is all about enlightenment. So I feel like this person, could even be in the dream state, to be honest, is getting a lot of downloads and has been showing a lot of visions from the Akasha and the past life memories. And that's all reinforcing the spiritual work that they are doing with you. Now, we have read all about it. The first thing I thought when I saw read all about it was gossip. I feel like these changes that your person's undergoing, okay, them trying to pull the sword out of the stone, I don't think their efforts are going unnoticed by the 3D people around them. And I think people are gossiping about it, and the gossip is pretty loud at this point, okay? And your person, even though they like to be center stage, they ain't want to be center stage for this kind of thing, all right? This kind of spiritual work, now they don't want to be center stage for that. But people are gossiping about it. And Spirit is calling this person to action. Spirit is calling this person to broadcast their truths. Not just the truth, the physical, the verbal truths that they have been holding inside, suppressing. Okay, truths about their childhood, truths about their beliefs, truths about who they are, truths about who they love. Right? Not only have they been suppressing that, but the truth of who they truly are, spiritually. Spirit is asking this person to broadcast it. This is a call to step into their purpose, to step into action. Okay, they said in the lyrics, you have the heart of a lion, and yet you remain mute, or you're allowing your voice to be tamed, or something like that, right? So this person has the heart of a lion, and yet they're allowing themselves to be a mouse. And Spirit is not having it. So I feel like if your person doesn't step up and speak their truth, I think they're going to be exposed in some sort of way. And that's going to be Spirit, because Spirit nudges you. Go on, you can do it. Nudges you onto stage. Go on. And then, you hesitate too long, it's a big shove. So I feel like if your person continues to hold back, there's going to be this big shove that pushes them right directly into the spotlight, okay? I feel in Dark Night of the Soul with this. It says illness, red alert. It could definitely be depression. Okay. I think the whole world is rocked. Okay. This could be, root chakra issues. Okay, so they could be kind of depressed, kind of overwhelmed with everything that is happening, all these downloads, this call to action that they're feeling, this recognition that something is missing, the spiritual journey that they have in you, the sexual energy between you guys. I think it's just been a lot. And I think your person here might be feeling depressed at this time. I'm not saying you should reach out, but if you have been getting the message to reach out, you could. You definitely could. You know, but maybe this is all needs to happen. So you really need to listen to your own inner guidance where reaching out is concerned. Okay. So this is what I have for you guys today. What I'm going to do in the extended, I'll pull 3 cards on each story tile because I've just interpreted it with whatever is coming through my intuition, but we can always get an objective message through the tarot, okay, through spirit, and let's see what comes through. Okay, what's the advice for you? Now, I don't know. When I started setting up this morning for this reading, there was just a lot of divine mother energy coming through. I have this bottle of holy water, and then I chose this Mary Queen of Angels deck, which I've never used. I've never used, so I don't know if it's pointing to us to a mother wound, or if it's telling us to just be receptive at this time, don't take any action, be in that divine feminine energy. I'm not sure, but that's a lot of divine energy, feminine energy coming through. And it's underneath here, it says, instead of worrying, I pray about the situation to bring real solutions. So Spirit saying, right now you're just meant to be meditative, prayerful. Okay, you're not meant to be taking any action towards this connection. You're meant to surrender this connection to the divine. Okay, you're to be in yin energy. And we have here Jesus. Okay, I pray for Jesus's help and guidance with the situation. So again, it's another surrender to the divine message that we're getting. And certainly Jesus could be the spirit that is working with the person right now, okay, or spirit that wants to work with you right now, the energy that wants to work with you, this Christ consciousness. And Christ consciousness, it's all about that oneness, knowing that we are all one, we are all divine, we are all on this journey towards enlightenment, and he being the prime example of that journey, the hardships, the calling, and the sacrifices that we have to make when we are called, Anyway, guys, so that was a reading. I hope that was helpful. If you can join me next, then thank you so much. If not, thank you guys for everything. I just love you. Love you.